players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Davion Mitchell is out there with Powell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And he gets it to go. Mitchell against Suggs. From deep three-point land. Adebayo grabs the board. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Powell outside. Let's go with a three. Fires in the triple.
Hey, when you have the experience Powell has as a shooter, it's all natural. You don't even think about it. You just let it fly.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Going inside. Rebound Miami.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Powell passes to Wiggins. Carroll against Wiggins. Oh, Carroll throws it down.
And this is why you must push Carroll out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, BA. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up. They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
Payne finds Wagner. Back to Payne. Oh, got a piece of it. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Adebayo.
Oh, Adebayo's an aggressive player who plays with passion. Have to as an undersized center in this league.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 5 on the clock. Payne, no good.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
And stolen by Suggs. Right side Payne. It's tipped. And stolen by Adebayo. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Carroll. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, magnet for fouls. Wiggins' explosiveness gives him a great advantage against most any defender.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Greg.
Yeah, BA. The one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
So it's Miami now. Orlando making their last shot. It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Payne. Here's Wiggins. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
5 straight buckets to start the game. Off to a hot start.
Carroll in the post. Pounded by Wiggins. Carroll no good. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Carroll passes to Carter, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Black's checked in for Suggs. Now here's Wagner. He's scoreless. Larson with a rebound.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Pass to Hero. Where the screen. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Magic trail by 10. Left side Payne. Tipped away. Carroll against Hero. Oh, Carroll throws it down.
Yes, sir. Paolo Banchero rising up and throwing it down, folks.
Pass to Hero. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Picked by Carter. Here's Bain. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. In terms of two-way guards, Graham, Desmond Bain is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bain is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Miami also changing it up. Jaquez is checked in for Adebayo. And it's Smith in for Rozier. Hero outside. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Larson. Still no points. Hero outside. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Banked it in off the glass.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Orlando making some changes. De Silva's checked in for Paolo Banchero. And Richardson subbed in for Bain. And Miami also making a switch. Powell's checked in.
Black showcasing his full arsenal. He's a guard.
Heat leading by 10. Pass to Ware. Hero outside. Launches a three. Orlando with the rebound. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Richardson. There's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And that does it for... And for those of you just... tuning in. Second quarter action is where we are. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Khalil Ware out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Powell. And it's Larson in at the three. Miami leading by 8. Hero for 3. Knocks down the long J. Hero's got 8 points.
Well, Hero takes a ton of threes, no doubt. I mean, he has the green light from his coaches and teammates.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. Wagner on the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Black. Flips a mark. And that's 2 points on the layup. Black's got his second basket of the game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
For 3, Powell. And again, Miami with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Wagner against Powell with the fadeaway. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, you question the shot difficulty.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Hero. Here's Larson. Three-pointer, no good. Magic trail by 12. Black with it. Batadze with a screen. Black passes to Batadze. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Wagner. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless.
Throws it up high and out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. And Miami with a change here, too. Adebayo's checked in for Jaquez. And it's Black penetrating. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
I tell you what, when Black is on the drive, he can dance around anybody that tries to get in his path.
Well, it's hard to stop a 6'10 wing who can handle and play through contact. And the Magic have two of them, Grant.
Yeah, the number is remarkably similar for Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner. Banchero is stronger and more of a rebounder, but both of them are stars.
Here's Wagner. Pass to De Silva. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Wagner with a screen on Hero. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got his first points of the game.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Down low. Here's Adebayo. Orlando with the rebound. They host the Hawks after this one. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Here's Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
So for the Magic, Bataze's checked in for Wagner. Banchero comes in for De Silva. And it's Bane in for Franz Wagner. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Banchero. Wiggins outside. And again, no good by Miami.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Back to Suggs. The rebound by Wiggins. Miami leading by 8. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Adebayo's double. Powell against Banchero. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Magic have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Bataze with a screen. Banchero passes to Bataze. And the Heat making a change here. Hero's checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Orlando with the ball. 8-point game.
Number 14, Tyler Hero.
Banchero in the post. Wiggins on him. Just 4 to shoot. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Lets the 3 fly. Banchero no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you guys.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Bataze a screen on Wiggins. Banchero passes to Bataze. And Bataze throws it down.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
And finished off by Adebayo.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Franz Wagner comes in for Black. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like a lot of things about Suggs. His toughness and physicality, though, kind of stand out, especially at both ends of the floor. And I think he just continues to grow as a player.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Here's Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins punishing him inside.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Stolen by Hero. To the paint. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist by Hero. And it's a 12-point Miami lead. The three from Suggs. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Miami going into the break. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Welcome to the halftime show. And
to me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot. Yeah, the only way to...
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Thanks for joining us. Time to head...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Wagner. Wiggins outside. Miami moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Fires, high post. Here's Adebayo. Confident take by Adebayo.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Their next game is at FedEx Forum in Memphis for a matchup with the Grizzlies. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. Suggs finds Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
But with his bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Adebayo. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. Adebayo's got 15 points. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting to balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Something to watch. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Heat leading by 10. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Over Banchero. Wiggins, no good. The Magic have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Carter, the pass to Bain. Carter, a screen on Powell. Here's Bain. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Suggs finds Banchero. Rebound Miami. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds now. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Up top, Suggs. Checked by Mitchell. And Carroll with a screen on Mitchell. That one doesn't drop. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Powell passes to Mitchell. Back to Powell. Adebayo, a screen on Bain. Outside for Mitchell. The three is up. Orlando with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
And the 8th overall pick in 2021. Grant, what surprises you about Franz Wagner?
I don't think we knew he'd be this lethal off the dribble. His perimeter shooting has really been the lone hiccup. But once he locks that in, watch out.
Here's Adebayo. The rebound by Carter. Magic trail by 11. Banchero takes it. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
And stolen by Suggs. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I like what I saw on both ends that time, hustling on defense to create some offense.
Adebayo sets a screen. Wiggins outside. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Wiggins got 7 points.
Boy, Wiggins does it in so many different ways. That scoring versatility of his, special. This time he got it done in the painted area.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Black subbed in for Suggs. Here's Yakitonis. Driving inside. And yep, it's good. And the Heat lead by 9.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Jaquez with a screen on Bain. Pass to Jaquez. Off target with the 3. The Magic have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Black outside. Outside Bain. Here's De Silva from 18 feet away. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. Heat leading by 7. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hero scanning the floor. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Ware missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays, night in and night out.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for Miami. Powell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Khalil Ware, then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Larson in at the small forward position. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Miami leading by 5. Hero outside. That shot off. Good work defensively by Black.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And Carroll with a screen on Powell. Black outside. Ben Carroll the screen. Black with it. Guarded down by Jaquez. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Showing why he was drafted first overall, Paolo Banchero has been a hoop getter tonight.
Out left to the wing. Here's Larson. And again, no good by Miami. Magic trail by 3. Wagner with a screen on Hero. Wagner outside to tie it up. Unable to get that one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hero on the wing. Black defending. Suggs against Powell. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Black outside. Rebound by the Heat. Ware's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside, Jaquez. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to De Silva. Back to Black. Wagner with a screen. Black passes to Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Kept his head up the whole time right there, and Black able to find his teammate.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So for the Magic, Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Wagner comes in for Banchero. And it's Desmond Bane in for Black. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Pass to De Silva to take the lead. Larson with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for De Silva. Orlando trailing here. Now Banchero. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Yeah, that one's good.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Powell against Bane. Powell passes to Adebayo. That's off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Outside Banchero. Rebounded by Adebayo. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. And he slams it down.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Norman Powell is definitely a guy you can count on in these situations.
Ooh, that one misses for Powell. Suggs outside. Carter, a screen on Mitchell. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Adebayo. Book it! That one goes!
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Good drive by Bane. Ooh, it misses. Heat leading by 3. Wiggins. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Mitchell against Suggs. .133 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Carroll with a screen on Powell. Payne. Wagner outside. Payne against Wiggins. They shoot again. Oh, no luck that time either. The Heat shooting 27% here in the fourth. Mitchell against Carter. Here's Adebayo. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. The Magic shooting around 30% since the fourth quarter got underway. Carter, a screen on Mitchell. Now Carter. Adebayo with a steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Mitchell with the ball. Now guarded by Suggs. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
Orlando calls timeout. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rain! Oh, no good again that time. Here's Powell from deep. Can't get it to go.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag. Gigantic points there from Suggs. He knows how to bury the big one.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game. Orlando calls timeout. They're down by 7. Van Carroll against Wiggins. Tries it from 16. Oh, it's off! And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. So the Heat win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Well, I'm here with Bam Adebayo. Bam, your energy was felt tonight. How do you dig deep to give your team that boost?
Just sacrificing, just going out there, laying it on the line for my teammates, and just going out there and just, playing hard. That's what I do, and, it got contagious.
The hardest part is bringing that every game. Guys, back to you.
All right, thanks, Allie. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.